Yeah, what's up? Okay, so I'm going to do another versus video. I did Mario versus Sonic. Now, I've been thinking of another one. One Marvel versus DC matchup that I haven't seen that much. One that I truly think is a very interesting battle. And that is Batman versus Iron Man. They're both mortal men who use their intelligence and tenacity and preparedness to be alongside gods. And of course, being filthy, stinking rich doesn't hurt. And so I'm going to be doing research on those guys, and I have a couple of things to tell you about the two characters before I really decide who the victor is. First off, I will not be telling you their origin stories because I'm too lazy to figure out those out. But everybody knows Batman's. I'm sure some of you know Iron Man's. So you don't need to know them. I don't need to tell you them. So, also, one thing I will try to do is, I'll be using all their suits. No Mobius chair, no God boost from Thanos. I'm sure that's a thing in some sort of franchise. Just no extra things that aren't them themselves and their suits. But they had to be involved in the fight in order for that to count. So, first off, some of their greatest suits. Batman has the six-dimensional suit, as named the final Bat suit. The Justice Buster, which can totally beat the Justice League's butt. And his most popular, not popular, but his most powerful, is probably the coolest looking thing I have ever seen. Okay, it's kind of sweary for the Mormons, so skip to 2 minutes and 35 seconds. It is called, alright, that was your chance to skip, the Hellbat. It is an awesome looking suit, and it barely lost to Darkseid in a fist fight. You know, the guy who has claimed universes for his own. That man almost lost to Batman. And that is just crazy. But don't count Tony out yet. Because Tony, I'm pretty sure, is more intelligent and created some other cool busters. He created a thing that busts Hulks, busts Thors, and even once made a thing called the God Killer made out of weird alien goo. But those are just meant to kill normal gods. The ones like the Mutos from Godzilla 1. What truly matters is the suit that is a universe where the only limit is Tony's own imagination. But that probably pales in comparison to the suit he made in that dimension. Can you guess it? It is called the Godbuster. This thing, a weaker version of the Godbuster, has won against Celestials, who are multiversal gods. Now, I'm not going to name them all, but I know one is named Galactus and one is named Charles. And also, Jarvis isn't the only robotic genius inside his suits. He's also got Friday, who's actually better at hacking, but he'll holds less information about the character you're fighting. And Iron Man even has a thing called the Nova Laser. Okay, I think I'm gonna decide the winner here. I'm sorry, Batman fans. I feel like Iron Man has this one in the bag. That Nova Laser I just told you about has the power of an entire dwarf star, which could probably even hold its own against Darkseid too. Given how that isn't even his strongest ability, I just feel like Batman might be a little weak for him. First off, their base suits wouldn't really stand it. First off, in their base suits, Batman wouldn't really stand a chance against them. He doesn't have enough just pizzazz. He just doesn't really have. Sir, he takes huge blows, but he ain't taking a hit from the most basic Iron Man suit that can punch apart Manhattan. Also, in their super strong but not quite their full, the six-dimensional suit versus the suit where his imagination is the only limit. I'm sure Tony would win that one too. Hell, since he can control his suits remotely, Tony doesn't even really need to be in this fight and put himself in harm's way. As long as he lands one good hit on Bruce, jumps away, and boom, he still technically won that fight by the rules I just created too. So more times than not, I just feel like Iron Man takes a victory. But there is a couple of instances where Batman would have won, especially with his ace in the hole, the Hellbat. But that thing but like a weaker version of the Godbuster can take down Celestials. Meanwhile, when multiple at one, meanwhile a full model of Hellbats fought one multiversal god and failed. Close fight, but still failed. So technically, Iron Man just has more stuff. He just has too much. The Hulk Buster, and maybe you take the Thor Buster to take down the Justice Buster, but most of his suits can counter his. After all, in the Death Battle, he says he's got a suit for everything, Bats. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure I promised you guys a different versus video. Pretty sure it was... I got mine. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what I'm doing. How about... Ooh. I got one. Godzilla vs. Kong. To the ones who have seen the movie, you already know who won, but I'm not going to spoil it. But I don't know, next week or something, I'm going to be figuring out the true victor. Watch next week's video, I guess, if you want to know. Anyway, though, before I leave, I want to make some bonus content to get more views. First of all, where is the little rascallion? I hate it when he does that. Okay, well, first of all, I got some dirt and put some small isopods. Well, not me, my dad did, but, so these guys will be eating his own poop. Godzilla's poop. That's what they'll be eating. But, yeah. So anyway, I still feel like I need more content here. So, for the remainder of this video, for about 10 minutes, this is a real nice thing I did here. I'm going to be reading you the Five Nights at Freddy's book, and it'll really scare the living daylights out of you. You know what? I'm going to do it next video. because it would be kind of hard to title this video. But, yeah, check out tomorrow's or maybe even just another edition of today's, and you'll get a fun video.